Welcome to a new school year, Wells team. I am Principal Lyles, and I want to thank you for completing this important training. This training is required for all staff and outlines key policies, procedures, and expectations that guide our daily work. All reference materials can also be accessed via the All Staff SharePoint page, which was linked in the pre-service week email. When policies and procedures are followed, the conditions are created for scholars to feel safe, be able to learn, and foster a culture of mutual respect and responsibility. When these expectations are not met, scholars are negatively impacted. Not following these expectations can and will result in progressive discipline, core professionalism deductions, and/or adverse action. To successfully complete the requirement of watching this training, you must complete a knowledge check and have a 90% pass rate or better. Let's get started. Here is our agenda. Any content that is shared during this training, and if you have any questions around it, please feel free to reach out to a member of the admin team, which includes myself, Dr. Angela McMillan, our sixth grade Academy AP, Christine Contreras, our seventh grade and HOA AP, and Tanzania Coles, our eighth grade AP. At Wells, we believe scholars deserve dependable, present adults. Staff are expected to report to work by 8:05 and remain until 3:35, unless otherwise outlined in their contract. Staff must enter through the main entrance and sign in at the admin suite by 8:05. There is no grace period. We ask that staff do not enter the building through unauthorized entrances, such as the sixth grade entrance, as well as the entrances through the gym. Please note that we do have staff meetings each month from 3:45 to 4:45 p.m. Outlined in the contract, there are two staff meetings that take place in September as well as June. If you expect or anticipate being late, which means arriving after 8:05 a.m., please contact me at 202-489-1613. Please call me and do not send a text or an email. Planned leave must be submitted at least 3 days in advance via the internal leave form. This form can be accessed by visiting bit.ly/Wells Leave Requests. Do not finalize travel or other plans until your request has been approved. You will receive a response within 48 hours of submission via email. Only 3 staff may be approved for planned leave at a given time on a given day. Once those 3 staff members have been approved for planned leave, the day is considered a critical leave day. Emergency leave is any leave requested less than within 48 business hours. If unable to report to work due to an emergency, notify myself by phone, no text or email. This should be done before the start of the tour of duty. Also notify Ms. Ballaghan and your grade level AP. During the school day, emergency leave must be communicated in person to both your AP as well as myself. For leave more than 5 consecutive non-vacation days, apply through the DCPS leave of absence process. Submit a written notice to myself and apply via the DCPS LOA page on the DCPS website. Only DCPS Central Office members can approve extended leave. Teachers must have an updated sub-binder with meaningful standard-based work. Plans must include a daily schedule, printed instructions, 2 days of student work, class procedures, and seating charts. Please ensure that you have 2 days worth of student work and all copies are printed and stapled if needed. Please ensure that plans do not rely on technology. Sub-binders should be updated after every absence and/or records and PD day. The deadline to complete your sub-binders is August 29th. Admin will assign substitute teachers when possible. In cases of limited coverage, other staff may be asked to cover. According to the WTU contract, teachers covering the class that they are not the teacher of record for will receive admin premium along with their co-teacher if applicable. Staff are expected to model professionalism. Smart jeans are allowed. However, ripped jeans, leggings, biker shorts, and sweatpants are not considered professional attire during the instructional day. PE teachers are excused to wear athletic gear due to the nature of their instruction. Accurate and timely attendance is a DCPS requirement and is essential to maintaining the safety, accountability, and academic success of our scholars. Attendance records are legal documents, and every staff member is responsible for ensuring they are correct and up to date. Attendance must be posted for every class every day within the first 10 minutes of the class period. If a scholar arrives late, attendance must be updated and reposted to reflect the change. Attendance must be finalized in Aspen before leaving the building each day. There will be a non-post report posted at the sign in and sign out table for any staff members who need to update their attendance for any course. Please pay attention to this report and make sure that your classes have been posted before leaving the building. If a student has three or more consecutive absences, the teacher must call the parent directly, notify the attendance counselor, uh, log in Aspen as a touch point, as well as direct families to complete the absence excuse form at bit.ly/Wills attendance. A student is considered absent if the scholar does not attend any part of the class or is on a field trip and or sim workshop. Attendance will later be updated by Ms. Maldonado with the school activity code if the field trip or sim workshop apply. A scholar is considered tardy if they arrive late to class. Please do not pre-mark tardies for students. Mark them only if the scholar is physically present. If you initially mark a student absent and they arrive late, make sure that you update their attendance to tardy before submitting. A scholar is considered present if the scholar attends the entire class, part of the class due to a sim workshop or early dismissal, or leaves class partway through. Any scholar missing all or part of a class, excused or unexcused, must receive an assignment score of WS, which is waiting for submission for any missed work. Absences do not excuse or exempt scholars from completing assignments. Here are some additional secondary grading policy expectations. Please take a moment just to review or pause the video. Grades serve as both a record of academic performance and a tool for guiding learning. At DCPS, grading should provide timely, actionable feedback, reflection on mastery of standards, and help teachers plan for differentiated instruction. For specific grading details, please reference the grading policy in the all staff SharePoint. Here are some additional quick hits as it relates to building out your grade books as well as entering grades. Our advisory program is central to building a sense of belonging for every scholar. Each advisory teacher serves as an advocate, supporting scholars in setting goals and reflecting on progress and building community. Daily activities include social emotional learning activities, drop everything and read, foundational math skills and practice, gradebook reflections, and current events. Advisory happens every day at the beginning of the day from 9 o'clock to about 9:27, I think it is, before we transition to first period classes. SIM, which stands for School-Wide Enrichment Model, is a core part of our social justice focused enrichment approach. We offer scholars opportunities to explore interest-based learning experiences, which at the basic level include clusters that most, if not all, staff members participate in. You will receive more information about this from Dr. Austin during the SIM session during pre-service. Here are some additional policies to keep in mind as we start this school year. At IDB Wells, we lead with excellence in everything we do. Following our shared Following our shared expectations ensures we show up for one another, maintain safety, and create the conditions for scholars to succeed academically and socially emotionally. While this particular document will be included in the pre-service week email, please take some time to review these expectations. When we do not meet the expectations outlined throughout this training video, we fall short of core professionalism standards, which may include and result in deductions or other consequences. There are four core professionalism domains, which include on time arrival, attendance, policies and procedures, and respect. Please take a moment to review our guidance around core professionalism. Impact is DCPS evaluation and development framework for measuring and supporting staff performance. Each year includes two evaluation cycles. For teachers, they are assessed on essential practices. There are five, along with additional domains. In terms of professional development to support teacher practice, all teachers will receive a informal observation before the formal window begins. After the formal observation, teachers will receive scheduling correspondence for a formal debrief, which will occur within 15 days of the observation. Teachers are encouraged to submit a self-reflection using one of the three DCPS templates. Self-reflections are reviewed and considered as final reports are prepared. Collaborative planning is the school-based professional development framework for teacher growth. It includes seminars, weekly planning meetings, as well as weekly data meetings, one-on-one coaching, as well as one-on-one coaching. ELA, math, social studies, science, XBlock PE will receive collaborative planning each week. Coaches will share schedules, meeting times, and key days. Depending on your impact group, different components will contribute to your cumulative score. At the start of the year, we will offer an optional impact session for anyone interested in learning more about the evaluation process. In the meantime, if you can review the current guidebook for your position by searching DCPS Impact Guidebooks. To review or access any important documents, resources, or anything Wells, please visit the All Staff SharePoint page, which is linked in the pre-service week email. Here are just some important links or some important resources that are linked in the pre-service week email. Please take a look at the pre-service week schedule as well as the pre-service week checklist that outlines deliverables and expectations for each day of pre-service. Um, and then the rest of the documents listed here will just support you throughout the year. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this training. There is a knowledge check quiz that you should take. Please make sure that you receive a 90% pass rate or better. And again, I appreciate you and look forward to another great year. Thank you.